What happens when a 20-year-old tennis phenom from the Philippines crashes into the elite stage of one of the sport's biggest tournaments? And what if her arrival triggers a fan mobilization so massive that organizers are scrambling to prepare? This is not just another qualifying story. This is Alexandra Eala at Indian Wells, and the tennis world is about to witness something it has never seen before. How did a player ranked number 31 in the world become the center of a cultural movement? And why are stadium officials quietly bracing for an invasion unlike anything they have experienced? Stick around, because what Alex is about to do in California might just rewrite the rulebook on what fan power looks like in modern tennis. Quick favor, if you are loving this, hit that subscribe button. Over 92% of viewers have not yet. It's free, takes a second, and means the world to us. Thanks if you did. Now back to the show. Picture this: Indian Wells, California. Desert winds, palm trees lining pristine courts, and the smell of fresh-cut grass mixed with championship dreams. The BNP Paribas Open, often called the fifth Grand Slam, is preparing to host the best players on the planet. But this year, something different is brewing, something the tournament has never quite anticipated. Her name is Alexandra Eala, and she just qualified directly into the main draw with a career-high ranking of number 31. Not through a wild card, not through qualifiers. She earned it. And now the Filipino community in California, the largest in the entire United States, is mobilizing like never before. We're talking about organized fan buses from Los Angeles, San Francisco, and San Diego, group chats lighting up with ticket links, families booking hotel rooms months in advance. This is not just tennis fandom, this is a movement. And Indian Wells, they are about to get hit by a tidal wave of pride, passion, and unrelenting support. Let us be clear about what Alex Eala has achieved here. She is 20 years old. 20! Most players at that age are still grinding through challenger events, hoping for a shot at the big stage. But Alex, she's ranked number 31 in the world, which means she's not just knocking on the door of elite tennis, she's already inside the house, rearranging furniture. Indian Wells is a WTA 1000 event, the kind of tournament where legends are made and careers are defined. It is not a warm-up, it is not a tune-up. This is where Serena Williams cemented her dominance, where Naomi Osaka announced her arrival, where Venus Williams, Maria Sharapova, and Victoria Azarenka carved their names into history. And now, Alex Eala is walking onto that same stage, not as a hopeful underdog, but as a legitimate contender. She didn't need a wild card. She didn't need favors. She qualified on merit. And that fact alone sends a message to every player in the draw. Alex is here, and she's not here to make up the numbers. But here's where it gets really interesting. Indian Wells is not just another tournament for Alex, it's a homecoming of sorts. The Filipino diaspora in California is massive, over 1.5 million strong, spread across cities, suburbs, and communities that have been waiting for a moment like this. A moment where one of their own steps on to the biggest stage in American tennis and demands to be taken seriously. And they're not just showing up quietly, they are organizing. Social media groups dedicated to Alex Eala have been buzzing for weeks. Ticket sales in sections near her matches have spiked. Fans are coordinating travel plans, designing custom jerseys, and even planning watch parties for those who couldn't score tickets. This is not casual fandom. This is cultural pride meeting athletic excellence, and the result is something Indian Wells has never quite seen before. Tournament organizers are preparing for crowds that rival Grand Slam atmospheres. And if you think that's an exaggeration, just wait until Alex steps onto Stadium 1 with thousands of Filipino fans chanting her name. The energy is going to be electric. Now let's talk about what this means for Alex herself. Pressure? Sure, but also validation. For years, she's been grinding, training in Spain under Rafa Nadal's academy, competing in ITF and WTA events across the globe, fighting through injuries, setbacks, and the brutal mental grind that comes with professional tennis. And now, at 20, she's reaping the rewards. Her ranking of number 31 is not luck. It's the result of consistent wins, strategic preparation, and an unshakable belief in her ability to compete with the best. But what makes this Indian Wells run even more compelling is the timing. Alex has been resting strategically, skipping smaller tournaments to ensure she arrives in California fresh, focused, and ready to make noise. While other players have been burning energy in back-to-back events, Alex has been training, recovering, and sharpening her game. And that preparation is going to show. Because when the matches start, when the lights come on and the crowd roars, Alex is not going to be the player people overlook. She's going to be the player everyone is talking about. And then there's Nike. Yes, Nike, the global sportswear giant that has backed legends like Serena Williams, Rafael Nadal, and Roger Federer. They are now positioning Alex Eala as a global brand ambassador. Let that sink in for a moment. Her portrait is being featured alongside Serena and Nadal in promotional campaigns. Not as a side note, not as a regional athlete, as a global face of the brand. That's not something Nike does lightly. They see what everyone else is starting to see. Alex Eala is not just a talented player, she's a marketable superstar with a built-in fan base that spans continents. The Filipino community alone represents a demographic that brands dream about: young, engaged, digitally savvy, and fiercely loyal. Nike knows that backing Alex is not just about tennis, it's about tapping into a cultural movement that extends far beyond the baseline. And when Alex walks onto the court in her Nike gear, she's not just representing herself, she's representing millions of fans who see her success as their success. That's power, that's influence, and that's why Indian Wells is about to become a very different tournament.
And making noise at the Australian Open 2025, reaching the second round after defeating Andrei Rublev.
Swiss